Hi, my name is Aspen, and I'm a speedcuber, about intermediate level, and today I'm going to be doing example solves, not from a world-class perspective, but from an intermediate standpoint. I'm going to be doing just the n by n's, because I don't really do anything else. I'm going to start at 7 by 7 and move down, but there will be timestamps in the description, and I'm going to be doing mean of 3, and then average of 5. Just the way the WCA does it. So let's get right into it, starting with 7 by 7. I'm gonna just do a hand scramble because I don't have another device with a scramble here. Okay, so for 7 by 7 I use the Yao method. I'm fully color neutral, although for this I'm gonna stick to just white, yellow, although for here I'd probably go blue. I average about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So inspection, again, I would go blue here, but I would plan out this much and then see that I can bring this bar together, and then I'm gonna be blind and look for this piece to align, and I see these two. When I brought it down, it aligned with this corner and then this one over here to make the bar. Look for the the plus center. Insert that, and instead of rotate, insert, rotate again, I'm just going to do a wide U move. I see this line, and then I can go here, pair it up, or not pair it up, but set it up. Find this in the back, align, insert, rotate again. Then I'm going to see these two, put them together with a wide L move so that because I can see this face doesn't have anything, so I'm going to bring this face forward, do a U2, and then insert these two pieces. Then I quickly look for this last one. I realize that instead of doing a D2, I can just do a U2, which is a little faster. Insert that. I guess I should rotate this way, and then insert it to the bottom. And then I saw this line with this plus center. Just line that up, and then finish the middle bar. I see this almost made bar, so I'm gonna set up this inner X center, inner plus center, and then bring it down. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna see this and this. I'm gonna bring it together here, put this back out, and then make this line. Look down here, make the full bar, insert, and then rotate back. And then I see this situation to just set that up. I find this, and I peek here to see that there is no inner X center, so I'm gonna rotate it while inserting to find it, insert it, and then align those two. Do a D2 to make this last part, insert the bar, or make the bar and then insert it. Now I see these two white red pieces, and then I'm going to insert them first. I see this one, and then I'm gonna preserve this by taking the red, bringing it back, and then putting the red here while moving the green white up top. Insert with a D. See this piece, align it, and then I'm gonna insert the outer wing and then just make the rest of the bar, or the edge. And then I see the orange white here and here, and then I'm gonna see that this is here, so I'm just gonna do 2 wide moves. I see this piece, and I saw while inserting it this piece back here, So I'm going to make the rest. Now we have F3 done. I think red would be better, but I see this first. So I'm just gonna make the blue bar, but I see this, that I can just make this bar and then insert the rest. Sorry, got a little out of frame. And then I'm gonna see this case where I can insert both X centers. I'm gonna do a slice move, bring that down, and then put it in the back here. Gonna rotate because I can't really see much good here. I see this section where I make this most of a bar, and then I find the rest over here, and then I do a wide move, rotate up, and instead of doing this and then this, I just do them both simultaneously. And before inserting this inner edge, it's easier to do outer moves than slice moves, so instead of doing a U move and then inserting this to the right way, I just do 2 extra moves to insert this piece and set up to do that. And then I saw here that when inserting this, it's gonna make most of the orange bar. So I'm going to insert that, and then I realized that I can do most of the orange, or this orange bar, just one look. There we go. And then I'm going to insert it like that to preserve this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert that, and I saw the corner here, so I just bring that, and then I bring this back up, and then I put this down, and then I see these two. I'm gonna insert, and then I see in the back here when I take a glimpse that I can do this, and then I'm gonna just insert this, which probably wasn't the most efficient way, but that's what I would do. And then I'm going to insert this piece, and then I see these two, so I'm just gonna do it like that. Again, probably not the most efficient, but it's what I would do. And then I saw this 2x3, and then this 2x2 that line up when I was inserting this. So I just quickly do that to make a 2x5. And then over here, we have most of a bar. I just make it there. Then I insert it in the back. Now what I'm going to do here is I see this piece. So I'm just going to do this regardless of if that put this X center here or here, to make that easier. And then I'm going to insert into the back here. And before inserting this this X center, I'm going to do an M prime U to M to insert the plus center, and then just make the rest. And then I saw that these two would be paired, so I'm going to do a U or an F2 to take what was in the bottom out. And then I should probably do a wide U so that I don't have to rotate or do F moves, but I don't. And then I would probably rotate, and then rotate again, which you should just do F moves or wide U moves. And then I see this, I bring it up, out of the way, bring it back, and then that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 move insert without disturbing your centers. And then I'm going to do the yellow-green. I see this piece and this piece. So I would insert that, line these up, and then insert this. And then I'm going to look for this piece, do a slice, or a flip, and then I'm going to... I was debating between orange-green and orange-yellow, but this came in, so I'm going to do orange-yellow, especially since I see an orange-yellow right here, and I don't really see any yellow-green or orange-green except back here. So I'm going to do a sledge to insert, and then rotate to search, I guess. I do think I rotate a little too much, and then I see these two. I'm going to keep track of these red-green. I don't know why I can't name colors when I'm looking at them. So I'm going to insert this, and I saw that we have the last piece is flipped in the back. So I do a U2 to put that, I bring that out, insert a not made edge, do an L2, and then just insert it, finish that, and then I rotate because I know that this is down here, and I see that this outer wing is on top and is oriented for that. I insert those, I rotate to make the last edge, and then now we're on L4E, which I know edges is my weakest step, but I think L4E is extra weak for me. What I'm gonna do here is not the best. I'm gonna remove this pair, do the flipping algorithm, and then I'm gonna make this set, or this most of an edge, and then I'm gonna look for the rest because I apparently didn't see it. Make that, and then I'm gonna take the back edge out here and insert it to the top, and then I insert this inner wing, flipping alg, insert the outer wing, take the unsolved pair, slice it, or I shouldn't really slice, I should have just done that, but I didn't. I would rotate anyway to do a flip, slice, flip, slice, and then just do another one, which was really bad. And then I see these two F2L pieces inserted into the back, and then I make this pair, and once again insert into the back. This pair, I'm gonna do, I see there's no edges oriented, so I'm gonna just do a lefty hedge. And then I don't normally do F moves in F2L. Actually, yeah, no, I never do F moves in F2L, pretty much. So I would insert that with the rotation. And then I do a little ZBLS, like intuitive ZBLS. And then I would get a soon case. And then a U-perm. Now, the next two solves are going to be much faster and less in-depth. I just want to get the first one really in-depth and then go from there. Okay, this next case I think I'm just going to do color neutral here because I see this blue line, and then I can take these two. So I'm going to just see what's like on the sides because that's easy to inspect. So I have planned the first two bars. I would make this, and then I know that this is on the side, and then that these two are down here. So I'm gonna slice, make that, and then I saw this piece. So I'm gonna bring that up, insert with a wide move, and then I'm going to bring these two down, and then with this piece, I'm going to do a wide slice move to make it easier, like cancel a couple moves. insert that, rotate to the side. Sorry, a little close. And then just kind of make this, which I should have done those outer edges, the outer obliques, not edges. I should have done those simultaneously, but I didn't for some reason. And then I see that I can take this to and then make the bar, or part of the bar, and then that's the rest. I set this plus center up just in case, but I already have one, so there's not really a need for it. I see right here, this is a really nice case. I can just make that bar, and then I saw from here that these two are going to end up lining up, and that this piece was just gonna stay there. Now here, I was initially going to take the plus center, but I see back here that I can just make this whole bar and then insert into the back, or from the back, while looking for this plus center, insert it, and then look for the rest. And then I know how to insert this, so I'm just going to rotate to do it so that I can check this face. And then I'm going to slice or insert, and then I saw like 4 pieces of the red green, so I'm just going to insert that. So 4 pieces, and then the last one's just right there. And then for this, I'm going to insert these 3, and then I saw this. Insert that over here, and I see this last piece. And I saw a bunch of white green, so I'm just gonna, or not like that, insert those, and then take this piece like that, insert it, do an L2, hello cat, and then I'm gonna do the orange because that's really, really good. I already know what I'm doing for 2 bars. I'm going to do that. And then I see this other bar. This is just like a really good orange center. And then I take this. And I saw that I broke these 2 up over here. So I'm just gonna insert that. And instead of just doing that and then inserting with slice moves, I'm going to set this up with wide moves to go into the back here. And then again, wide moves. You want to do wide moves over slice moves all the time on big cubes. Then set these 2 up, and that center. I might have been out of frame for a little bit there. I'm trying to look at the cube, not the camera, which I shouldn't be doing. And then I see these 2 pieces, and then since this is open and it's the first center, I can just insert it easily like that. And then I see this bar, so I'm just gonna bring that down to here. And then I see this case. When you have this and a 2x or a 1x2, it's really easy because you make the 1x4 and then the last edge is already there, or last oblique is already there. And then I'm going to insert that corner and then bring this oblique up and then do a wide move to bring it down. Just a quick little move cancel. And then I bring that one down because it would have just been a lot of moves to use this piece. And then I bring that up. And then, okay, this is a nice case. I do that to make this bar. I don't really know how to explain that. That's kind of a thing that happens. and then I preserve this, and then I make this last one with slice moves. And then I see right here we have a lot built, and then we have the rest of the 2x5 here. And then we have we have a lot of a bar here. And then we have the plus center is going to be in line with this when I insert the X center. Now instead of doing like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, rotate so that now the whole last two bars is fully RU gen. So I see this, and I just inserted that, and I'm going to set up this and then bring this piece back down, and then just do a commutator, rotate, and start doing, I see these two, rotate or flip, and then I'm just gonna find the last piece, insert with this alg, and then I'm gonna go straight into the white blue because that's just what I saw. Insert this into the back and this into the front to make this bar. And then I'm gonna go into orange blue because I just saw a lot of pieces for that pop up. Bring this piece to the front because it was flipped in the back, and then just do a flipping algorithm. And I'm gonna go red blue next because that's just quite an obvious one. And then I'm gonna just slice. Oh, actually, what to do here instead would be, instead of like 3 flipping algorithms, bring this over and then just do that. That's a much better way. I do that sometimes. I need to incorporate that more. Insert this, and then I saw the red yellow down here, so I just slice and do it's pretty much the same case as the last edge. Insert, and apparently do a D3 because I'm blind. Then I bring this out, even though I don't need to for this case, because I can just bring this other one out too, because I can just put those two in, slice, and then have the full edge. So what I'm gonna do is a hedge, and then rotate. I need to get better with not rotating for some edge pairing on 7x7. Insert like that. You shouldn't do that. You should do that kind of thing. And then just slice, flip, slice, and then do an M slice, or an E, and then flip, E. And then I have a fully made F2L pair already in the back. Why would I like that? And then these two, rotate. This one's made, and so is this one. I would insert this with a hedge, and then, was that a hedge or a sledge? I think that was a hedge. And then do that to orient the cross. And then I would do this COLL and Z-perm. Okay, I made the tripod a little bit higher because I realized I was going out of frame a lot. Hopefully this helps. And then I'm going to, so for this, I'm going to go either white or yellow because I see this bar. I'm probably going to go, yeah, I'm going to go white here. So what I'm going to do is insert, make this. And then I saw this piece in the bottom here, so I can do a D move, not a D wide move, to bring it up. And then just that. And then for this, I can just quickly make a 4x1, insert the last piece, I saw the other piece in alignment up here, so I just inserted that, insert the last piece, and then bring these two up, and then just make the bar, solve it. And then I'm gonna make this part of the bar, and then I'm going to insert that much, and then I'm going to insert the bar, and then I'm gonna do a wide, man, I'm saying that I'm gonna a lot, and then I insert that, and I'm going, these are the same piece, so I'll just save this, preserve it, because it's a bar, and then I'll make the rest of it. And then I'll make the rest of that. Insert the rest of this bar. And then we have make the last bar, and you're good. And then I'll probably do blue, white, and then I'm gonna preserve this orange white and then bring it up while inserting that. Realize that green is better right now. Make that, and then insert this piece. I'm kind of making two edges at once right now. I make that, insert this, and then the last part, and that's pretty much made two F3E edges at once, and then make this bar. And I'm gonna do some block building here because this is just a nice block building case. Like that. Make this, insert it. I don't really know how to explain it. Block building is intuitive but hard to get a grasp on at first. Make this line. I barely even corner cut, but I'm gonna bring this down. I'll insert that last edge, or that piece that popped after the center. Now it's back here. There we go. So I'm gonna go into the orange center. Again, I'm gonna do some block building because I see a good block building case. Insert that, and then, don't do that. Bring it this way, and then insert. For this, I'm probably going to do that bar because I didn't really see anything good. I probably should have just gone for something easier, but I didn't. I don't rotate for that. And then some R2s to make this. And then I'm just gonna insert that this way. And then the last bar, like that. And then once again, we have a good block building case. So I make that. And then probably we'll do that. Realize we have another really good block building case that's even better. Insert that. See that it made this line, so there's not going to be any commutators. And insert it, and then you're good. Now we make the last cross edge by just, you see the pieces, and then you insert the last edge there. And now we are going to go with the white, or the orange, the yellow green. I apparently can't say colors by name when looking at them. And then I saw that we had a block, but we had 2 blocks of the same edge here. And then I can just go to this one, make this these 2 pieces, insert the last one, and then make these 2, insert the edge, and then this is not the best case. I would probably go for this, even though I saw this first. It's bad, so I'm just gonna go with, yeah, I'm just gonna insert, take that out, make the bar, and then I'm going to look around the cube because I can't see anything, do a wide D move, insert this with a hedge to pair it up with the other green-orange, slice them, bring it back, and then make sure that the last parity edge is a last layer edge because that just makes it easier. I see this edge in its F2L slot and this corner, but this pair is easier and doesn't require rotation, so I'm going to just track this while inserting. I'm not going to rotate. I'm just going to do that. I don't know why I regrouped there, but I think regroups are less meaningful on big cubes, but you should still try to reduce regroups. And then I make this insert the last pair, and then do parity. I have a slightly different parity algorithm than most. And then I'm going to do COLL, and then ZPerm that I recognize the AUF from. So that's all the 7x7, starting more in depth and getting less and less so on. Next up, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I use the MGC. I would use the Alfu, but the MGC works fine and I don't really have too much spare money at the time. And then we have the Aoshi 6x6. I average about 215, 217, somewhere in there. I'd say 6x6 is probably my best event. Again, full color neutral Yao. That's going to be the case for all the big cubes. And let's get right into it. I'm just going to scramble. Okay, I have it scrambled. I just want to say, hope most of you are more visual learners because I know I'm not the best at explaining things, but I'm going to do my best. So for this, okay, so what I'm going to do in inspection is bring this up, do a D move, and then this comes down, F move, insert this piece, and then we make the 2x4, which I always plan a 2x4 in inspection. Then I see this piece, and these two. I separate them to make a make a line that can take the inner X centers. Then I'm going to insert with a U move. See that down here, not like that. Why would I ever finger trick like that? Insert that, and then do a wide move so that it's just on the front and can be inserted with U moves. And then I'm going to take these two, and I make this bar, bringing this down. I'm gonna pair these two together, insert like that, which was probably suboptimal finger tricks, but I'm not perfect with my solutions, and I'm gonna leave that in. And then for this and this, insert these, and then just go with making the last bar. I think first 2 centers is more intuitive than the rest, so I'm going a little faster on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see this, insert the bar here, or the piece here, then bring this down and insert it. I'm going to keep track of this. I'm going to keep this up here because that's a really good case. Then I insert this. Then I am going to do an L move before the D move to preserve that. And then I simultaneously do a U and D move to bring this down. I see this piece, and then the last piece is right there. And then I would probably go for green here, even though I think orange would probably be better. Actually, no, I would definitely go for orange here. I wouldn't see anything good for blue, and then I would move up here, initially see green for some reason, and then see that. Bring this up, make this bar, and then I insert that and see that it also makes this. So I bring it down, bring that back up, and then I insert this, and I knew that this was back here, so I just bring that, and then finish the bar, the center, and then I make this blue bar. I insert it into the back, and then I'm gonna do that first to make this center. And then we have this case, which if you have this shape, just do that. And then rotate because it was kind of bad. And then what I'm gonna do is, that's probably not the best way, but I'm gonna just bring that together and insert. Now here, we have a bar here, but also a bar here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this oblique, find an equivalent here, insert it, move it out of the way, and now you have a bar in 3 moves. Or a 2x4 in 3 moves. And then we have this and this. I insert that, and I see these two are across from each other, so I can just insert this like that with no commutators. So I'm gonna insert this next. And then I'm going to rotate while doing that, just because I'm better at this case at the front, which I don't really normally execute like that. Don't know why I can't execute it slow, but then I just align the cross. I see these, the set of red, blue, set it up, slice, or flip, and then slice. Insert this. I saw it back here, and then I see this one over in the front because I already knew there was one in the back. And then I'm going to go with the yellow blue, insert and insert. And I saw this bar while doing that, so I'm gonna peek in the back. I see that I want to insert it this way to make the line, or not the line, but make it a line. And then finish that, insert it. Luckily just one move to fix the centers. Bring this out like so, and then see that this is probably the best way to make the center. And then I'm probably going to, actually wait, why would I do that? I would slice this that way, then do the lefty flipping alg. Don't know why I couldn't do that. And then I see that this is in the back already aligned, so I'm just gonna do a U2 and then bring it. I'm going to slice, flip, slice here, and then slice, flip, slice here to make this. you always want, especially on even layer cubes, you want if there's edge parity, you want it to be a last layer edge, and I'll show you why in a second. I'm gonna make these two, insert it into the front for some reason, and then this pair, and then I'm going to rotate because I inserted everything in the front. Inserted this pair into the back. I saw this pair. So now here, if I had done just like outer edge parity, I would have to do two parities, but for this I can just do slice parity, which is just normal parity with slice moves. I should learn a little bit better of an alg than the one that I use, but I haven't bothered. And then we just do OLL and PLL, which I can't recognize through the camera apparently. And it's parity. Wow. I need to work on my camera recognition, but that's the first solve. These next two are going to be probably faster than the second two on 7x7. Okay. So next we have this scramble. I would probably go green here because I see this bar. Yeah, I would definitely go green here. I would insert that and then bring that down, or like that, and that would be my inspection. I would have made that mistake and then had to correct it, and then see this bar, make it this line. Realized that I had it oriented differently than I thought, and I see this. So I'm gonna do blue, and I'm gonna preserve this. So that's in the back. It's preserved. And then I see these two. I'm always making sure that I know where this is, because I do not want to disrupt that. And then doing it normally, I didn't even disrupt it. And then I just insert that. And then I see these two. And I also saw that set up really well. And then I make the last edge, and then we're good. And then I'm gonna go with white because there's a full bar already and another almost bar. So I make that. And then I'm going to insert that, and then I'm going to do a U2 so that I can insert with arm moves because that's just better. Then we have an orange bar, and then this case from earlier, but I think I had it on the side. I don't know why I didn't do this. I don't think I did this. Wide moves to insert in the back. And then just make this last bar, or not last bar, second to last bar. And then do that. Make this bar. Set this up on the side. Make this bar in the back. And then what I'm going to do is I see this. So I'm going to make it a little weird, a little less efficiently than it could have been, but it's going to save me one commutator, which I could have just canceled like that. Canceled into. I insert this, and then I bring this down. And now I know that we have this bar, or not bar, this chunk. And then I can just insert it like that. And I see these two. So I'm gonna just insert it like that, and then make this bar in the back. And wow, this is a really good scramble. Make this, make the bar, and then this is still together. I saw that in the beginning, but I thought I would have broken it up, but I didn't. And then I make that. I'm gonna rotate, flip, slice, bring this out, rotate again, make this edge, and then, so never mind. I thought I did it silly, but I didn't. So we good here, because again, green last layer edge. So I'm going to insert this pair into the back and not the front like I did before. Insert this one into the back, insert this pair. Realized that I should have just done that, but I didn't. And instead of rotating here, rotating back, and then rotating again, I'm just gonna do one rotation, insert like that. And then this one is outer parity. And then we do OLL. And we have PLL parity. Z-perm. Damn, I never mess up my Z-perms. Hold on. What is wrong with me right now? Let me stop looking through the camera. Hands? Okay, now it's fine. I don't know why I can't do it when holding the cube out here, but my Z-perms are normally fine. Aligning the center. Oh wait, no, I have one more solve. I don't need to do that. I'll scramble it up. Okay. So for this last scramble, I would go red. So yeah, I would do this. Wait, no, I would do one move. And then that's a bar here. And then make this, which was honestly a pretty bad solution, but it worked. I bring this down, see this in the back, which was not very good look ahead. And then I see this bar on the side, make it, insert this line or this piece into the line. And then what I'm gonna do is I saw this was aligned here, so I just put it back, U2, make the last. And I see a bunch of red over here, so I'm just gonna do red. Insert this, make the line. And then make this chunk. And I see this, so I want to preserve that by doing that. Make the last edge and insert it. And now I'm going to make this. I'm going to force a setup into that. And right here, honestly, I'd probably do half centers, which is something that I do. I used to do it as my primary center method, but now I just do it sometimes. And then we have the half center reduction. And now I see this, so I can just make the line like that. And then I brought this down so that I can move it out of the way, set it up. And then I'm going to in the back, insert that, make make the yellow bar, and then I'm going to insert the corner to make it just one commutator and cancel into the commutator. And then not find my pieces for some reason. And misrecognize, but then I insert that. I find that, and I see right here that the yellow green is also pretty good. So I insert that, flip, insert, and then I bring this back. And while I was doing that, I found this, and I saw the blue-white. I saw two pieces of it. Insert, and then just slice it in. And then I'm going to insert that. And since I already knew everything on the right side of the cube, I checked back here for the last piece. And then insert, and then correct it. I'm going to bring this. I don't know why my slice flip slice is off right now, but I'm going to insert these two. And then again, so both of these are last layer edges. So I'm just gonna do right flipping algorithm because I apparently can't do the lefty one right now. Make this edge. I shouldn't have rotated twice for that, but I did. And then I'm going to do keyhole. And then insert the last edge like this. And then I'm gonna just do outer parity because I've gotten parity on every single one of these. COLL, and then UPerm. I need to work on my holding cube in front of the camera algorithms because apparently it's really locky. But we'll get there. This is my first video like this. And next up, 5x5. I say my best events are 6x6 and 4x4, followed by 5x5 and 7x7, and then probably 3x3 and 2x2. So 5x5, I average about 1:20. Again, full color neutral, yeah. I use the YJMGC, which, unlike the 7x7, I don't plan on replacing because I like it a lot. So I'm gonna scramble this, and guess we're doing an average of 5. Nah, I'll do average of 5 on these, but I think for 5x5, I'm also just gonna do 3. Because I'm doing this all in one sitting and I'm getting slightly exhausted, so I'm just gonna do 3 5x5 solves. Okay, so for this, I'm probably going to do this to start and then just bring this up and insert that. And I realized that this bar was wrong, so I do that. Why would I do it like that? I do a D move, insert this from the back, align this, and I'm gonna move this chunk down because it's 2 pieces for F3E, so I get a little head start. I bring the green over here. And then I'm probably gonna do red, insert it, and then I'm gonna do blue for sure. And then I'm gonna make this square, and then this square because I saw it, And at this point, I'm just doing half centers. I don't really know how to explain what I was doing there. I did half centers a lot for a while. It's kind of just second nature at some points. I make this and then insert it in the back and realize that I somehow broke one of my edges. Let's fix that real quick. I make this edge like that, and then I insert it. And now we make the blue yellow, and then I see these two. So I make the orange yellow, make the red green, and then I insert like that because sometimes I do that. Usually I do flipping algorithm. Now right here, I can just, it's better to just insert that way because, or not. Because I saw that in the front here, it was just a slice, flip, slice to make two edges. So I was going to rotate to do the other two edges in the back. But apparently, it was already solved and one had parity. So I take it out in a paired state, do parity, insert, and then I see these two. And I'm going to insert this first, and then this. One of the best OLLs, and an F-perm. I'm gonna try to be a little more in depth on the centers on the next one because I know I just kind of did them. Okay, so for this scramble, I'm definitely going orange because I see this line, so I can just take note of this part. So I do that, and then I saw this, and I just insert like that. And then I make this line. That bar was already made, so I just insert that. And I see these two. And this is wrong, so I do a U prime. And do a U2, not a U prime, to flip it. And then I see this. So I'm just gonna go straight into red. And then I'll insert, is that spring noise? I'll insert this, I'll make this pair and then insert it. And then I'm gonna probably do yellow. And I'm gonna use this piece because I see this down here. This is alone, this is paired. And then make that and see that I already have a square. Insert that. And then I do that. I will make this pair, or this part of the center. 5x5 centers to me feel very intuitive, so I don't really know how to explain my thought process on them. And then I do that. And then I'm going to do a U prime to allow me to insert this normally. And then insert the white blue like that, or create the white blue like that. Then I see this piece is up here, and I don't see any like orange pieces, so it has to be this one. I insert it into the back. And then I will do a slice, flip, slice. Insert the last piece. And then insert the edge, which I probably should have cycled better. And then it doesn't matter as much on 5x5 because you can't have inner slice parity. I still prefer to keep my parity edges as last layer edges, but I didn't here. But it's less meaningful on 5x5. Then we have these two pieces, which I'm gonna sledge because I rotated when I shouldn't have. Do the parity. And then with these two, insert into the back. And for here, hedge with an R2 cancel into a U2 insert. I think this is COLL into H-perm. Oh, wait, did I misrecognize? Oh, I did. Well, I would still have done that, and then I would have done that and realized it was not an H-perm. And then do the what? How did I mess up a Y-perm that bad? Yeah, I definitely need to work on through the camera turning because it's just bad for some reason. And then we have one more, and then we get into the faster events. Okay, so I'm gonna see this immediately and go into the center. But I'm gonna look for more first. Okay. So I know that this is gonna build this, so I'm gonna do a demove. Insert that, and then I bring this up. I know that the last piece is in the back here, so I insert that. And then I'm gonna make that bar. Do an F prime, L prime in one motion. Insert, make this, realize that it's in the back. Oh no, I'm blind. Insert like that. And then we go right into, we have the orange white here. So I'm just gonna make that. Then we have this piece. And I can't find anything. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look over the camera. Okay, yeah, much better over the camera. Make this set. And then I'm going to make this square. This set, or this block. And then half center, because quite frankly, I feel like there's a lot of center blocks here. And then just made and made again. And then I'm going to create this and do slice, or slice, flip, slice, and then insert this into the back. And then make the yellow blue edge and realign the centers. And then I'm gonna bring this out so I can do a cycle. I put this in, I see that there's another block here. So I insert the thing that goes with the block. Insert the last edge, slice, flip, slice. And we have no parity. I make the F2L pair. And then I cancel into bringing this one out into the back. And then I keyhole. And then once again do this ZBLS. Do a soon and a T-perm. Which I finger tricked weird, but it worked. Okay. Now to 4x4. I used to average sub 40. I haven't practiced in a little bit, so it's probably more like 41 or 42 right now. But I still low 40. which I'll be fine with. I use, again, full color neutral Yao and the YJM GC with corner core magnets. So this was my best event and my favorite event for a while. So right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see that a U2 R2 U prime is going to make this bar, but I attract to these two so that I can make the bar on top and then just insert it. And then I see this and I just kind of look for this for about a second. I make the bar, insert it, or not the bar, the edge, make that edge, insert it, and then make the last one and insert it. And then I'm going to do half centers here because it just worked in my brain. I made the half center reduction and I realized that I did that wrong somehow, but fixed it. Rotate, or not rotate, yeah, rotate, do a D2 and insert the last edge. Now what I'm going to do, how do I explain 323? Because on the big, I know this is technically a big cube, but on the big cubes, I use free slice because that's just the best way to do edges. But for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see this piece, the yellow-red. I'm going to slice this way, which I know most people go the other way, but you can do either way. And when I did that, I was looking for the other one, which is up here. And then next to it is the blue-red, which I will then be looking for. And it's right here, so I insert that. And I see that it's attached to a white-green. So I can just insert the white-green in the bottom here and then flip this. So now we have 3 edges. And in the back here, we have on top we have an orange-green. So I insert the orange-green that has orange-white on top. So I'm going to rotate and then insert that, bring it back. And when I did that, I saw that it had the blue-yellow. And then I bring the blue-yellow, slice it, and I see that it has the red-green. Bring that back. Then I do this F2L pair. I rotate to do this one in the back. Free pair. Insert parity. Soon PLL parity into JA prim. Okay. For this one, I would go orange if I started like this probably, but I didn't. I started this way. Okay, so what I would do is that would be my start for the first center. Then I create that and insert this for the second center. Now, I've thought about this before. You have 3 already made edges. I'm just gonna do this experimentally because I'm not going for speed right now. But we have 3 already made edges, so I'm just gonna go right into treat them like cross edges. I know that this is worse because you're pretty much never going to have a case where you have 2 or 3 already made edges just ready in very convenient spots. So it's just going to be worse overall. But, and then we have another already made edge. So again, 3, 2, 3. I don't see any pieces, so I'm just going to insert this one. See the blue-yellow, and then I find it up here. I see the red-yellow, and then I'm looking for the white-blue, and I find it. insert this, and before I swiped or sliced, I saw that it was blue-orange. Blue-orange has yellow-green. Insert yellow-green, which has yellow-orange. Insert that, which has... You get the point. And now... I did the cross wrong. And then we insert this pair. I'm going to do keyhole. We have free pair. And then beginner pair, but I'm going to do a double hedge to orient the edges. Do a soon. And then peel a little parity into... Hold on. Was that not our A perm? Oh, it was T perm. I misrecognized the case. Okay, so I did another example solve, but I forgot to hit record. I have a big block here, so let me just scramble some more. Okay, so for this, what I would do is that would be my first center because it makes this bar, and this bar was already made. So I just insert those two. And then we have an already made F3E edge in this one. So I'm going to just do a U2, go right into it. And then I saw this one. So I'm going to look for the next one. The next red, white, insert that. And then again, these two, I see half centers is good, definitely good. Now right here, bring it down, U2, so that I insert both. And then we just do that because it was already made. Now I see this slice and I'm looking for the other white, that's yellow, red, insert that, and then I find it in the back here, so I'm looking for the green orange, which is right here. I hedge that in, and then I'm looking for the blue orange, which is right here. Hedge, and then slice, flip, slice. Now we have this F2L pair. And then that. So now here, I'm going to do parity from this angle just because it makes sense to my brain, which is going to give me a fine OLL. And then peel a parity into T perm, which I will recognize correctly this time. Okay, so this would be solve 5, but I missed one, so I think it would be solve 4, but maybe you'll just get an extra, we'll see. So I could go red, blue, green, orange, white, so I'd probably just go white because there's so many good options and it's just easier. So what I would do is I would set this up. I bring this and then move this one out of the way so that I preserve the bar. Then I make that. Free edge. Realize there's another free edge, so I line it up correctly. Then we see these two. And here, I see this like arrow shape in this piece. And then I make another arrow shape. Did I say sheep? Arrow shape. And then do full centers, because I do both half centers and full centers depending on the case. I guess for my next solve I should break down my last edge more because I know a lot of people struggle with that. It's for 323, it's the same thing as before. Keyhole, OLL, and adjacent parity. So I'm just gonna do one more. I know I haven't been super in-depth for 4x4, so I'm gonna try to make this one extra in-depth. I need a drink of water first. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep scrambling a little more, because, you know, I just don't want any repeat hand scrambles. Okay. So for this, I would definitely go blue, actually. I'm going to try to make this one more universally coherent, so new scramble, that'll hopefully have a better white yellow. Okay. Or not. Okay, sure, that works. So we have this yellow bar, or piece, and this one. So what I'm going to do is I bring this up, and then I saw that this would come down, so I want to do a U2, and then bring that. And then I saw this I was just kind of tracking it because I knew those moves ahead of time. Insert that, and then make the bar, and then I see these two, so I can just do F prime U prime, insert with the D move, and then I see these two orange pieces. Again, insert with the D prime, and then I'm gonna make this last piece, and then I see this, which it's already made, so I'm not gonna just destroy it. So I see this piece down here where the arrow is pointing. So I make it. Then I just have a center. And I'm going to line this edge up with the center. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see this. The red center is just bad, so I'm going to go orange. So I make that orange center. Or the orange bar. And then the center here. Then I'm going to peek here to see if the green bar was this way, but it isn't, so I'm going to put the red bar on the side so I can just insert it with 3 moves. And then I guess it would be better to just do it that way. And then I, again, see on top, blue-red, slice, and I see this blue-red, which is attached to yellow-red, and then the yellow-red here. Insert this one, insert this. It's the same process I've been explaining. F2L pair, F2L pair, parity, anti-soon, peel a parity into apron. Next up, 3x3. Full color neutral, I average about 12 seconds, I use C-Fob. So for 3x3, my main is the Tangian V1. It's an old cube, but it works well for me. I don't really have the funds for like modern high-level speed cubes, and this works fine for now. So I'm gonna do 5 example solves. So for this, okay, what I would do is a D2 L U prime. I'm not gonna try the notation. I'm gonna do that for the cross. And then I see in the back I can make this pair, which had these two paired up really nice. So I can insert that. And then I'm going to do an R2 cancel to pair up this edge, this pair. And then we have this already made. And of course, OLL skip, because why not? And then our V perm. Okay. Yeah, for this one, I would do a U2L2. RF for the cross. Then I would make this pair, insert it into the back. Then I make this pair, back left, and then this one I will pair up, back right. And then I don't normally do F moves, but that was just a better case. Yeah, that's how I did. That's a newer case I came up with. And then we do soon and F perm, which I fumbled a little bit. I did a ZBOL. Oh my god. I can't do algorithms in front of the camera very well, but it's fine. Next, I would probably do this for the cross and then just insert that. And then we have this edge, which I was able to track, or I guess see in inspection. And then we have this corner. So I insert it like that. And then I will take this pair it up like that. And then for some reason I would do a sledge insert, which is just worse in this case, but I'll make this pair instead. And then we do a U2 pair. And I do a sledge, U2 sledge, because it would have been a dot case, but now it's a cross on top case. Now what I can do is COLL, I just recognize the COLL. It's a 3-style commutator. And then I'm going to do U-perm. Okay. For this solve, I would do this for this line, and then do that for the rest of the cross. And then I see this pair, insert it, and then we have this pair, break it up, insert into the back, make this pair, which is honestly probably better from this angle, just 3 moves, rotate 3 moves. I wouldn't rotate there, I would do a hedge and then another hedge. Soon H burn. Okay. And then last 3x3 solve. Then we go to 2x2. I'd say 3x3 is my worst event that I practice. Okay, for this, I see this is opposing, like opposing in the center. So is this. I can insert this to be opposing, and then do an L2, make that, and then I see this. I pause to find a pair, and then I find this pair in the back. Insert that, and then I make this pair. This pair is really decent. I guess I could just do F moves. Okay, so what I normally do is really bad. I'm just gonna start doing it with F moves. What I would normally do is that. No, like that. Okay, and so instead I'll just do F moves, cancel with that goofy finger trick, and then do COLL, Z-perm. Realize most of my ZBLS today has, or in this video, has given soons. Okay, 2x2, full color neutral. I use Ortega, average low 4 to sub 4. I don't really practice though, because I prefer big cubes. So I'm gonna see this block. So what I'm gonna do is that to make the layer. Oh, what's the CLL? Nope. What's the CLL? I know the COL. Oh wait, no, like that. But hold on, let me just set that up. So I would just do. Oh, that's the CLL. That's really. Okay, that shows how little 2x2 I do. My CLLs are COLL, and that's about it. We have. Okay, so I would do blue here because I can't really see any good for yellow. So what I'm gonna do is that I see this line, so or that piece, and then bring it down. Do that. Anti-soon. Then I flip it. Actually, no, I shouldn't flip it. What's the algorithm? Yeah, that one. You kind of do R2, T-perm R2, except you cancel it since it's R2R. You just do R prime and then end it with an R2 anyway. Now I'm gonna see the yellow. I take this, move it, do a U2, and then we have the bar here. Do the PBL case and do that. 2x2 really feels kind of like a joke event to me. So for this case, I would just insert that blue piece. Realize that's CLL, and rotate instantly to do T-perm, and then just solve it. And last, but probably least, insert like that, F sexy F prime. Why did I do that? Hold on. I can just... Oh, that's why. I forgot how to do lefty T-perm apparently. Okay, got it. So, oh yeah, YJMGC Elite is the main cube. So that's my breakdown solve, or example solves, of all the n by n's from an intermediate standpoint. And yeah, that's all. Let me know if it helped at all.